Greetings from Eastern Nigeria, the land of the rising sun. Happy weekend, Ebonyi. Now the updates for this weekend. Umahi sponsoring Efium Eza communal crisis to cede Ebonyi lands to Miyetti Allah. IPOB raises alarm. Now the indigenous people of Biafra, that's IPOB, has stated in clear terms that Governor of Ebonyi State, David Umahi, is sponsoring the Efium communal crisis in the state with a plan to hand over a large parcel of land to the Miyetti Allah. And of course, Miyetti Allah, a Fùlâni Cattle Breeders Association, he wants to give them the land for settlement so that they'll go and settle there. Now, Imabawafu, the publicity and media secretary of the IPOB, made this statement he released on Friday. Let me quote part of that statement. I quote now. Dave Umahi and his agents have initiated another ugly Efium Eza crisis using communal as a trigger. One of the reasons this crisis was initiated again between Efium and Eza people in Ebonyi State is because of the huge landmass in this area in Ohuku LGA in Ebonyi State. Dave Umahi promised to hand over some part of this land to Miyetti Allah in Ebonyi State for Fùlâni settlement. He is using some local criminals and Nigerian security agents with some imported Fùlâni Hèrdsmèn to create war among the communities. As the crisis is going on, Dave Umahi is mapping out land for Fùlâni settlement. We will not allow him to create problems that will consume many people because of his political interest. On no account will IPOB allow Miyetti Allah to have a permanent place in Ebonyi State or any other state in Biafra land. We are advising Dave Umahi to abandon any agreement he had with the Miyetti Allah terrorist group for his own safety and the safety of Ebonyi State. End of quote. So what the IPOB is saying, some media organizations are reporting that is accusation. But to tell you the honest truth, this is not an accusation. Dave Umahi is working in tandem with Fùlâni terrorists to overrun the Ebonyi State. Of course, you will see how he named is that the flyover or international airport, either of them, with the name of Muhammadu Buhari. What Muhammadu Buhari is doing in Ebonyi State for international airport, Muhammadu Buhari Airport, for what reason? You have persons and personalities from Eastern Nigeria, those who have worked hard to develop the Southeast or the entire Eastern Nigeria, even during the pre-colonial, colonial and post-colonial era. You have them, they are there. So, but he decided to use Muhammadu Buhari, a man that have seen him, that have chosen to be the enemy of the Igbo. Indeed, not by mere statement. And all that. We're talking about character of a person. We're talking about your behavior. That speaks volume of yourself, not what you tell us about you. We'll study you, we'll watch you, and see your body language, your character, the behavioral attitude of you as a person. So it has shown that Buhari is a hater of the Igbo man from his character and behavior. So, but Dave Umahi has gone all the way to use him, as to name the airport with his name. Okay, so this statement from the IPOB that he's sponsoring crisis in Eza and Efium to allow the Fùlâni to take over that land is not unfounded. It is true. The crisis has continued there unabated where there is government. The governor of Ebonyi State has found no solution to that problem. It's politically motivated. That's what the IPOB is saying. Politically motivated crisis. And we're asking Umahi, of all the disappointment he has received from these Fùlâni people, so he's not satisfied yet. They believe that the Fùlâni will give them power. That's why they're doing all these things. We don't understand how an average Igbo man, or let me use the right word, not average Igbo man, these political Ediabanis will want to play a slave to a Fùlâni man. For what reason? In all standards, the Fùlàni man is not in any way better than Igbo man. in all standards. They are not better. So why do you want to play slave? They are not more than you. A Fùlàni is not higher above the Igbo. We are human beings. We are equal. And so why would a man who is supposed to pride himself as an Igbo man who have the resilience, the doggedness, the stoutness, the intelligence, the wisdom, and the technical know-how to bring development, manufacture goods, equipments, wriggle himself out of poverty and lack, we bow to a Fùlàni man who their major stock in trade, her major occupation is, training or rearing cows, cow rearing, nomadic lives. That's what they're living. So it beats a man's imagination that an Igbo man within that. So all these political diabanners who are trying to bring themselves down, not the Igbo man, this is supposed to be a sign to them, talking about what happened to Okorocha. Ojo Zakalu is now wriggling in pain. They promised him Senate President. What is happening now? Are they giving it to him? Nowhere. Okorocha has been used and dumped on countless persons, all of them in APC from the southeast, apart from Omahi. And those of them, they have been chased away from APC. Those people who traveled from Anambra State to Lagos to lobby for position from Tinubu's incoming presidency that has not come yet, they were chased away by Tinubu's wife. All these things has not given these people a clue. So, Ebonyi State is Biafra land, and it must be protected. We are saying these things so that our people in that Ebonyi State, that's the Igbos, of course, the owners of that land, the Efium, the Eza people, they should be on their toes. They should be on the onlook. They should be aware. Don't allow this man. He has only few days to vacate that place. He has only few days to vacate office. Don't allow him to do that thing he wants to do. You understand? Because when he leaves office, tomorrow he will even die. As a human being, he will die. He will not live forever. And he will create problem for the unborn generations. When the Fùlàni will be there, and they know what they used to do. The one Ojo Zakalu caused in Lokbanta is still there, and people are still finding it difficult to understand what is happening there. And the havoc they are wreaking there is unprecedented and unimaginable. So we won't allow such a thing to happen again in Ebonyi State. That is what we are saying. Muranya kazu. Yes. Be at alert.